What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this Arrow breakdown. So apologies for it being a tad late. I'm very sorry I had other engagements. So if you're new to the channel, please drop a like. Please do subscribe as well. And let's talk about this very, very good episode of Arrow. So for me, Arrow Season 5 has continuously been amazing. And this episode really is no exception. So it all starts off with a very curious block of cement that is delivered by Adrian Chase, and all the police people are like, you know, no, we got to get the bomb squad in here. Got to get the bomb squad. Everything. Oh no, it's going to be dangerous. Oh no, it's just some dead dude in a fucking bit of cement. Could be a zombie. Could have been a zombie, but no, it's not going to be a zombie. It's literally just some dude who was accidentally killed by the father of Oliver Queen, which, for me, the whole episode is pinned on this footage, this kind of mystery, to be honest. And really, all it turns out was that they were arguing, and then it was totally by accident we had that guy fall into the cement, to be honest. I mean, I can't help but think that Oliver's dad, they must have had, like, a contingency. There was cement just swirling around at night, and then we had Oliver's dad accidentally push this guy in, and there was no contingency at all. It could have been like, oh, I'll just press this anti-cement button. I'm pretty sure there's an anti-cement button around there. But no, the dude died, and then it was a huge, huge mystery, which, to be honest, it was just an accident. So can't help but think that this episode was a bit odd that it was pinned on this. But I guess it was all to do with Adrian Chase manipulating the public, considering I think that Oliver's approval rating must be really, really low, considering that all this shit is going down while he's in charge, and he spends most of his time wearing that really weird bandana balaclava thing, instead of actually wearing the Arrow outfit. So, you know, whatever. But we got Thea, or Thea. I can never pronounce her name. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, it's just something wrong with me, that is. Thea, whatever. But it is a big return for her, as I wasn't expecting her to return just yet. I thought she would probably return to help Oliver and have her speedy, like her outfit, and have her bow ready to fight. But no, she did not. She just literally turns up and interrupts a meeting. Surely she could have, like, waited. She could have just gone into his office and be like, I'm just going to sit down and let him get on with this super important meeting. But no, she's going to interrupt that. And then at the end, she's like, oh, no, I'm not going to put on the mask. I'm not going to put the arrow on. It's just for old time's sake. I'm not going to, nah, it's the old times, whatever. But what was interesting, I thought, was that when that went down, when she was talking to him, that it was actually revealed that, obviously, we have got our dude, Roy. It was like, are you with Roy? She was like, no, I'm a hot mess. Okay, well, that explains everything. Not. But I thought this whole episode was actually pretty cool. So we finally learn why and how our mate Oliver went back to the island to make it completely conspicuous that he was on the island the whole time, put on his old time outfit, didn't cut his hair, and then he's just chilling out on the island waiting to go home. But obviously, Dolph Lundgren turned up being a massive dick and really ruined it for him, to be honest. But we learned what was going on, and we saw the Deathstroke mask there. Nice little Easter egg there. And obviously, it's leading up to the fact that Deathstroke is going to return, of course. But he didn't pick up his mask on the way back, did he? We know he's not actually dead. But, of course, that's pretty neat to see that. We learn just why it's where it was, just like in the pilot episode, which is really cool. Now, the crux of this episode was Adrian Chase on the run, and we learn that he is obviously back and causing all kinds of mischief. And the key here is that everyone has been let loose, and it's seemingly based on next week's episode. So what happens here is that, well, Adrian Chase is taken prisoner, and all of the people that he has actually let go, or every person that he has put in prison, are now, like, you know, completely corrupt, and they have to be let out because you can't have mass murderer putting people in jail. It just doesn't work. I'm no lawyer, but I don't think that would really fly. So what we've actually got here is all these people on the run. We have Cody Rhodes. I'm so glad we have got Cody Rhodes back on the show. I think he's great. If you checked my Twitter earlier, I was glad to see him back, and I hope that he has a Rock or Batista-style career where he is having a very good acting career, because he was criminally misused throughout his WWE career. Yeah, that's enough wrestling for now. But all of these people are on the loose, and we got to see the Mr. Terrific T-Spheres. I like the fact that Mr. Terrific seemingly, over the course of a week, has learned how to use his powers better. Or not his powers, but he's learned to be a better hero. So the crux of this, the entire episode, hinges on the fact that Adrian Chase is trying to screw with Oliver. And, well, if you remember, Oliver is doing all of this because of his father. And the whole thing Adrian Chase is doing, what he's doing, is because of his father. So they're completely messing with Oliver's head, trying to make it seem like his father wasn't honourable, wasn't the guy that he thought he was, but it turns out it was just, like I said at the start of this video, just a complete accident. Now, what's really weird, which I thought was really strange, is the fact that that's it. They finally have a face-to-face properly. They fight. Really cool action scenes. Sick takedown from Ollie there. And then Prometheus literally lets himself be caught. He's like, oh, yeah, my dad didn't like me? Oh, I guess I'm going to go to prison now. It's like, Oliver, how dumb do you have to be to think that this dude is just willingly going to prison after everything he's done, after being like 10 steps ahead, bro? He is going to let himself be caught. But they seemingly think that they've won the day, and we see him in the jail at the end in that kind of weird prison cube, much like Magneto at the end of X-Men 1. But what I'm interested about is how will he actually escape? Because we know that, well, this is obviously some huge work. And what is happening here is that based on next week's promo, I think that all the people he has let out and has worked with are taking down Team Arrow. So he has let himself be caught. He's not a suspect. They think they're safe. And then slowly every single person is being caught and killed or messed with. And they're going to be taken to the island. So that's what I think we see. I think that's Curtis you see in the trailer for next week. And I think that what he's going to do, he's going to take them all to the island and then get himself let out of prison. So a very cool episode. Not very smart on Oliver's part, thinking that, well, the day is saved. So that's just really strange. And I think that Thea, I just cannot pronounce her name. I'm sorry, guys. I think that it was a bit weak having her turn up, and then she's just like not really doing anything. It's a real shame. It's not really using this character, who's a pretty good character, who's evolved very well from a schoolgirl to what she is now over the course of the show. But hey-ho, that's just the way that it goes. So let me know in the comments what you think. Did you enjoy this episode? I'm really loving this episode. I thought it was great. I hope Cody Rhodes returns in the future. Can't help but think maybe when that weird drug ooze thing was spilt on him by that just random guy, I can't help but think that character would have been just absolutely ripped, like a proper Mortal Kombat 10 fatality, but I guess it wasn't. So please do drop a like, please do subscribe. I'll be back soon tomorrow for an Alien Covenant review and Riverdale, and maybe a cheeky little flash video for you lovely people. So that's it. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.